Hey friends, let's learn about one of my favorite ocean animals, the whale. I love whales. They're huge and they're awesome. Let's read a little bit about whales and see what we can learn. Whales, look at them. Oh my goodness. Now remember, there's lots of different kinds of whales. What are whales? Whales are mammals. So that means whales do not have gills like fish, do not have gills like sharks. They have lungs like us, which means they cannot breathe underwater. When they go underwater, they have to hold their breath just like us. And when they need to come up and they need air, they need to come up and take a breath before they go back down. They can hold their breath for a long time though. Whales breathe air. They have blowholes on the top of their heads right there. See? That's their blowhole. So if you are out on a boat way out, you might see like a of water and air, and then you know a whale was nearby. Smooth skin covers whales. So if you touched a whale, they would not be bumpy like a seahorse. They would be nice and smooth. Blubber under their skin keeps whales warm. Blubber is kind of like this really thick layer of fat, like kind of ooey gooey fat that's under their skin. And it keeps them warm when they're swimming in cold waters. This is a beluga whale. Isn't it so cute? Beluga whales totally look different than any other whale. They have almost like a white skin. They have this funny shaped head. They're not as big as other whales. Look at him. He looks like he's looking at you. Like, hey, what's up? Small whales are about as long as a jump rope. Big whales can be the size of a big airplane. Oh my gosh, look at this guy. This is a view like from up high looking down at the ocean. Whales move their strong tails up and down to swim. Most whales have fins on their backs. Fins help the whales balance. Flippers help the whales steer, kind of like sharks. Fins do the same thing for sharks. Some whales swim to warmer water in the fall. They find a mate, so someone to love and have babies with, and they have babies. Whales stick together. A lot of whales stick together in families. And they stay together. Look at this big group of whale. That's probably like a mom, a dad, some kids, a grandma, a grandpa, some aunts, uncles. Whale families like to stick together. This is so cool about whales. Whales breach. Some whales can jump out of the water. They do a huge jump out of the water and then they do a huge splash down on the water. Whales swim under the sea. The end. Now, I've got this other book about whales. I'm not going to read it to you, but I'm just going to share some of the pictures, okay? Look, here's a picture of a whale jumping high out of the water and splashing down. That's called breaching. So cool. Okay, here's a picture. This is a humpback whale right here. And this is a blue whale. So right there's two different kinds of whales. This picture is showing you that blue whales can weigh more than 20 elephants put together. Holy cannoli. Here's another picture of a blue whale showing you some of the parts of a blue whale, like the fluke, that's the tail. The dorsal fin, little tiny fin at the back. This whale's got two blowholes, the blue whale. Flippers. There's the eye. It's hard to see, but it's there. And there's his mouth. All right, let's keep looking at some more cool pictures. Here's a humpback whale. These are both pictures of a humpback whale. Sometimes whales like to lift their tail out of the water and slap their tail down to make a huge splash. And there's another whale breaching. Remember, breaching is jumping up and splashing down. Even though they're so big, they can do some really cool tricks. This whale, this is a gray whale. This whale is spy hopping. So he's just poking his head out of the water and spying on what's going around. Maybe checking to see what's going on above the water. Now, when a whale takes a deep breath and goes underwater, like this, some of the water that maybe they may have accidentally swallowed shoots out of their blowhole like that. That's what I was talking about when if you were out on a boat way out in the water and you saw water spraying up. That's a blowhole. That's a blowhole blowing out water. Awesome. Look at the beluga whale blowing a little bubble underwater. So cool. All right, let me see if there's any other pictures I want to share with you guys. Oh, how about this? The right whale. So this stuff in here, this is the right whale opening his mouth. So the right whale does not have teeth, and there are a lot of whales that do not have teeth. Those are called the baleen whales. The baleen whales have this stuff called baleen, which is kind of their version of teeth, but it's almost like straw or hay. So what happens is when they want to eat a bunch of fish, they take a big gulp of fish, and then they push the water out through the baleen so that they only swallow the fish. They don't swallow a ton of water. It's like they're sifting through all of the fish and letting all the water out. All right, there's another picture of a humpback and a beluga. Here's a couple other ones. The sperm whale. He's a funny looking guy. There's another gray whale. The narwhal whale. I feel like we've talked about the narwhal whale that has that big pointy tooth there. And this is the southern right whale. So whales look different all the time. And then my favorite, I don't have a picture on hand, but my favorite is the orca whale. The orca whale is the one that you've probably seen before that's like black and white and looks really cool. Actually, no, I do have a picture. Where is my orca whale? Here it is. Right here. The orca whale. I love that one. All right, friends, I hope you learned a lot about whales, one of my favorite ocean animals. I'll see you guys soon. Bye.